Oh, it's me. What's up? Sorry, stream is almost 2 hours late. Had a rough day at work again. It was rough. But we're live now, and we're gonna check out the Metaphor ReFantazio demo. ReFantazio? Yeah, that one. Alright, so let me boot it for the first time. I'm interested in looking at it, because I've seen barely any actual footage of the game. I've been avoiding it. And people just keep talking about it, so I kind of know what to expect. Thank you, Stream Elements. Okay. So, I'm just going to try out the demo, because I don't want to buy it just yet. Maybe if I like the game so much after this, I'll buy it, and then we'll play it on stream. Alright, there we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Alright. We gotta choose our language. Yep. Audio language. Ooh. Let's do English. Sure, why not? It's just like the Persona. Personas. Alright. I also have my dinner set up next to me, so if you hear me eating, no you didn't. No you didn't. Don't listen. Don't listen to me eat. Theoretically, my microphone shouldn't pick it up, but still don't listen to me eat. It's also part of the reason why I was late, because I took a nap when I got home. I'm like, shit, I need to make dinner. When I woke up. I'm having leftover hamburger helper and some dinner rolls with cinnamon butter on them. And the cinnamon butter might be the end of me. Really good.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Man, his pauldrons are huge. Giant shoulder pads.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Starting the game off strong with murder.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with
Shadows! Not those kind of shadows.
What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
Hey, look.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
He's plotting. Well, I wonder if those are horns on his head or if that's like a fancy headdress.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity.
Look, that's me on the right.
Our tale of fantasy.
Yeah, I like there's a big buy now button. Check our graphic settings. Intermediate, that's probably fine. Rendering skill, 100% is fine. Memory limit 60, okay, these look good. Borderless. Monitor 1, VSync. We'll want VSync on. I don't know why VSync's off by default, that's weird. Might be my graphic settings, but my specs are pretty good. They're not like high end, but they are very decent.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who shall guide the protagonist? HisshAnri. Please correct the entry. Your name is indeed Henri. You will name the protagonist later. Sure.
Ah, a most unusual name.
But that's for me. The protagonist gets a new name. Interesting. I gotta come up with a name for him then.
In a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider,
But he is a scheming man.
if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us.
I'm glad we're playing
I'm
an Atlas
far
game. It
less
gives me time to
how I
eat my
see it.
dinner.
So, let this tale begin.
For players who want to focus purely on story, battles pose no threat of death. For players who want to breeze through battles, it's difficulty. Okay. The standard difficulty of battles will thrill and challenge. For players who want intense battles, a high risk, high reward mode only for battle hardened. I'm tempted to try Regicide. Might as well do hard. I played through P3R on hard. There's our protagonist,
Looks like we're in the clear.
Makoto and Aegis's illegitimate
Capital's
child.
just through this desert. Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like
Oh, so he was. That Luis guy did have horns.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Dodge.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
Blech.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Kick down a cliff.
Ugh, this place already
Gallica.
feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
I wonder if her model is like a modified pixie model, or if it's like completely new. Are you all right?
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Guardia Desert. Reminds me of SMT5 a bit.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Use movement keys to move. Hold RT while moving to dash. Press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use min-max to see where to go. And the main
Let's
menu.
go. Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. You.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. For us to use face sight, this ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, show up as unknown. Prepare best as you can.
Okay.
Oh, the cliff to
Strong
my
ones
right.
ahead. We gotta be careful. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Oh, it's just Gallica, okay.
Look! checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
The effects of Galco's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look.
Hey, this is actually kind of a bop. It's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Tread is already in sight.
Let's go.
I like the chanting too. It's really nice.
Everything's pretty standard. I don't like this. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Ow.
Strong winds ahead. You gotta be careful.
Leave me alone. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good. Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epic of glory to grant me thy guidance.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Ooh. Gruesome.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Uh-oh.
Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here. in the whole city, even.
Oh man, I'm blocking it, but
Capital's
Galka has some
incredible.
pretty cute animations during the
Just
loading
look at all the
screens.
different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Excuse me.
So?
You know where you're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press RB to open local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing Y. Galka always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
Let's go see.
You don't have time for detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Just go straight down the main road and you should find a recruitment center.
Ugh, come off.
Ah! It's an Elda! Why is one of your kind here in Grand Trad? I have business here. Silence. Sanctism teaches us that the Elda are an evil tribe that defy the teachings. Just get back. Stay away from me, you fiend. Devilish magic, she says. If you're so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. The inn sure looks like it's trying to track deep pockets. I bet it's mostly Plamar and Rogue in there. Look over there, you can see the Royal Palace. No, wait, that's not right. That's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least I assume so, since it's off the main street. Seems to me sanctism is a really privileged thing around here, even more so than the monarchy.
So you?
Nelda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude, just mind yourself. The city isn't friendliest to us inferiors. Yeah, be careful, they'll get you too, just like us Paribus. She had a portrait, so she's either going to be a party member or someone involved in the story later. Imbecile, a driver, how long will this take? Can't help but notice we passed the recruitment center back there. I bet I could register for the army faster than this carriage could exit the city, so hurry up before I put a bounty on your horse's head. Now, sir, please have patience. With the royal funeral approaching, foot traffic is an all-time high.
Look at that.
The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What is a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Oh. Magic. A general term for a magical term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bends the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power of war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to use magic, many cannot wield magic. A technical term for magic power that serves as a basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magla might be physical particles too small to see without the naked eye. Or with the naked eye. Magic igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly, depending on power and specifications. Purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. Time needed to cast magic depends on a user's skill, but can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter while sedentary poses little problem, activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Often called runners, a shorthand and general term for magic power semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Driving the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gauntlet Runners filled the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are small runners roughly the size of an armed carriage with simple deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs, with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Okay. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility on a matter of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is modest form magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society and thus rarely used. A union of allied kingdoms spans the kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Montario, Uchronia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king Hythlodaeus was this United Nations' first ruler and is often referred to as the Founder King. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea. Where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and 3 countries have achieved long histories. The capital kingdom is Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Uchronia. The most widespread religion, Sanctism, established as state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodaeus V. The nation's largest capital of both the Kingdom of Uchronia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to as the royal capital, being the home of the palace and seat of the royal bloodline. Known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. However, when the massive Regalia Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became a new symbol of Grand Trad. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Clemar's horns or the Rosaine's long ears. The Elder tribe, however, bear no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. The Clemar tribe Sorry, I don't know what's going on. My allergies are going out of control. The Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns which grow on both sides of their head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Uchronian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold the majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clamars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. One of the most populous tribes in the United Kingdom, second only to Clamar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Result women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clamar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Resant pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their... They did not really choose a great picture for the example of this tribe. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, while this happy-go-lucky charm is often their critic and can also be seen as reckless. Due to this stereotype, they are often looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics despite being nearly as populous as the Resant and Clamar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. Prince of Uchronia. The son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he, as close as age, suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. A fairy accompanies his traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing Maglia and knowing magic. Magla, I think it's Magla. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. A monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of one God, the Almighty, the religion of the majority across the United Kingdoms. The sectors preach that uttering the prayer Closure with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is state religion, and the sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Good morning, Wevka. Hope you slept well. I'll hydrate just for you. Okay.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
How are you doing,
well,
Wevka?
I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the Lord.
This is a shady woman.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an ignite? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect
I'm good
souvenir.
here. It's made by the people who made Persona. It's not Persona. But it's also Persona. But it's not Persona. The Royal Scepter?
The Royal Scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't
Huh,
it?
cut her off.
Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
It's cutting off the little last bit of their dialogue.
I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that
She
was
walks like a
unnecessarily
supermodel.
Ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Let's go see.
Back to looking for the recruitment center. Ugh, I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Louis, but now I got my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We can't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently.
You are.
Oh, the recruitment place? Go down the street towards the cathedral and be in the building on the left. Looking to list as a soldier? Not like there's other work for elders, I guess. What? Nothing left to say to move along, irritating little shite. I've given you more than enough.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
That's an interesting transition screen. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but people here have sharper eyes than I thought. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
Right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just up ahead.
What are you playing at?
Really no.
Huh? Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? It's just down the road if that's the case. An Elda enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll it be next? Wouldn't it be in such a sorry state if Louis was in power? I'm out on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it. Young man, might I interest in our shop's wares? There's no ordering Mustari's shop. Oh, we're actually in the middle of something. We have something to do with the recruitment center. Recruitment center? If you're lost, it's a large building down the street to the left. Stop by when you have time. I do business here all the time, so if you're in the area, do stop by.
I'm out of ideas.
I heard that Katharina got caught another huge bounty. Yeah, even the army couldn't pin down its location, so we were at a loss of what to do. The pair of us have a nose for these things. She's putting the rest of us to shame. When I heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. But he was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any disruptions. As long as we have His Eminence Sanctifex Ford, and this country will be safe. Oh. Hold on, I'm getting text messages. Okay.
Beg pardon?
Oh, I walked right past it. It's right here.
Dear me. That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
Yes.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
This guy's pleasant.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Dark.
What brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Small but quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually little.
Alright, now I have to name the protagonist. Alright, he looks like the son of Makoto and Aigis. So how about... No, I spelled that wrong. Magus. Could pronounce it Magus. Magus. Do I want to go with that? We'll call him Magus.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
That was easy. I guess they really are desperate for soldiers. What a long line. Guess we've no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
So young, are you enlisting too? Well, not too much choice. You don't have money or a job. Brief makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out.
Whoa.
Enlisting as well? The line starts behind me. Or, if so, or was there something else you needed? Nope, nothing. I'm sure you're wondering the same thing they were. If there's a stake on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the Royal Army? But let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Okay. Let me just talk to these guys real quick. They say tribe doesn't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapet stands a chance.
Look at that.
There's sure a lot of wanted posters. There's no time for gawking. We have to get in line. Blast it. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda. The parapets I can deal with, but Elder are ominous. Alright, ominous. Let's reinforce this stereotype by not saying anything. But you're gawking. Why, I could tell a guard you looked at me funny, you'd be marched to gallows before you could blink. And don't think anyone would care what an Elda has to say. You'd hang, so you better shape up. Let's say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. Alright, let's queue up in line.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
What do they call them? Something like, human...
Was he about to say humans?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? The first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Rousant.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, Newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around us neck is apparently a magnet. Captain I spoke with earlier on had one too. They must take on different forms, like the one I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
A map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Bye. Ow! Hey, Zaxton, how you doing?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine.
I'm
glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity.
Game's going good.
Or by the differences that make us who we are.
Playing the demo of this game.
I don't want that to be the world we live in.
Gonna make me decide whether I buy it or not.
If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, northern border fort. You view information about your surroundings on the world map. Use moving keys to highlight the location you want to learn about them, press A.
This place here. Hold on.
The world map.
Hold on. Hold on. This place here.
Hey, don't.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully find him quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
Well, we can do that for his rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
I guess the calendar is counting down till his death or something.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
World with no magic.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
It's a fight you want. Draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Magus.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat...
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier?
He's dead.
Speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious. Okay, never mind. He
Not one of mine.
didn't die.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about
Excuse
the
me.
king's death.
Just dying a little bit myself.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastards.
Oh, he's scared.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
He's gonna die. The guy who just said that, he's gonna die. Absolutely, 100%.
Let's go.
Yep.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's...
Oh, she got a little piece of armor, too.
And it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
He's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll. Stroll, brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but this is the side of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever's case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
This is...
We're in a palace. Maybe we should just close the door and leave. Oh. Oh, wow.
There it is. That's a human.
A what now?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
You men.
We have to help the survivors. Damn it.
So horrific. So many dead. Rias, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we're too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. They're dead. We're back. We've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Nothing on humans yet. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope now is to join forces to strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance to get that against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it,
Now
please.
stand two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage in squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start to battle with an advantage. Stay in defensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge, and then that appears next to him, eventually stunning them. Ooh.
Things will be fine.
Oh.
This is our chance.
Oh, wow, that's neat. Alright, first battle. When engaging in squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack your equipped weapon or Y to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's... Oh, is it press turn? Oh! On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. Okay. I like this chanting in the music. The background the battle music's great. I like this chanting. Yes, it's also an egg.
Let's go.
Mage fire.
Burn.
The power of fire!
Unscathed triumph. Sweet. We get a bonus if we don't get hit.
I think that's all of them. All right.
Ooh, we pulled through somehow. We're alive. That's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We can catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire breakage will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Come on! Let's give him a fight! And we'll win this.
Alright. Tactics.
I won't hold back! Fire! Still here?
Burn to us!
Let's catch our breath.
Not bad.
Hello.
Strive for greater heights.
I got a single point in strength. And I can allocate points as well.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Ooh, I got some medicinal herbs. Alright, I will say this game is definitely charming me a lot right off the bat.
Look, let's push through. This is our chance. This could be our choice.
This is our chance.
Still up?
The power of fire!
They chose the wrong opponent. I think we're in the clear.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. Now, Master showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Oh, of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Up, he's dead. Soldier appears to be dead. Bleh.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Ah, tragic. He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Damn it!
Ah, damn, Delda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Oh, that's real check. That's real tragic.
Hold on.
Wait. You two, you're perhaps searching for someone? That's right.
Get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason? Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting in there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescue any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick!
You're here?
Burn to us!
I think I'm getting used to this.
I wonder what mag is. I'm getting money, experience, and something called mag. Here we go.
Great find.
That is nice.
All right. How's that? Okay. Let's give this all we've got. Let's go. Burn!
Die hard!
A tough one.
The power of fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
That's a tooth?
Let's take them all. Let's go.
Motenta.
I won't hold back. Fire! Still here?
Or is this fire?
Good one,
Great
Stroll.
job, Stroll.
They're supposedly humans.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay.
Level up.
Not at all.
Put a few points in endurance. We'll probably need endurance.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Barrel Hundo.
This is our chance.
Yep, they are interesting enemy names.
A tough one.
Even easier than expected. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
This battle's out.
Let's
go.
take the first move.
Nice. Kill myself.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Alright, how's that? Let's end this.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this all we've got.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
That's one.
Took one out.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
The power of fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
They saw us.
Oh, whoa. I didn't even see that there.
Let's settle this quick. Burn to a one left.
Took one out.
Nice.
Keep it up. Only one left. Finish them.
2 medicinal herbs in that.
Whew. That should do it.
That was pretty cool how he waved to his companion, Stroll. Your fist jumps up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because there's a chance that even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time? And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Memorandum. Oh. Yeah, still nothing on humans. This feeling, I know it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
Let's go. Burn!
Vile monster. You're mine.
Alright, I think that is a hint that I should be guarding right now.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Tactics. Prioritize health.
Let's focus on staying alive.
is it that's strong?
Homo Gorlo. What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. Yet.
Are distracted. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
He's dead!
No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne.
Oh, I thought the game crashed for a second.
Unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears.
I am thou, thou art. Oh, wait.
Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh. 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 Wow. He became the persona.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Thick deals weak wind damage to one enemy, or day weak HP recovered from one enemy ally.
Wind. All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. And it's resistant to wind. That's why they changed the spell names for its name. Yeah, they're different.
Can't we fend off those
I guess it's trying to distance itself from Persona SMT. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting opponent's weakness or scoring critical hits against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Vitus power. Scour.
That's it. Stay on
It's
it.
okay. We can do this.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Seeker. Wind.
Done.
How's that? Let's
We've
go.
gotta hit the other spots too.
Scour.
You hit their weakness. Wait, what? It's healing?
Yeah, so basically, be like you have to.
Eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. It's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Wind. Let's push through. I will fight with pride. Seeker.
Oh. Alright, I gotta go move my vehicle. So we're gonna take a short ad break. So BRB. Oh, whoops. I didn't even realize I still had that text still on there. Let me get rid of that. Obviously, we are not coming back at 8 p.m. tomorrow. That'd be too long. Alright, but I am back now. Sorry for the wait. I had to take care of something while I was there. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Scour.
Maybe I just gotta cut him down, actually. Oh, hey, Huey, how you doing? Archetype. That's what it's called. You are cheese? I knew it.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallica knock down apples to keep foe from healing? Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Archetype, Earth, exactly. Give Thanatos sexy dance. I did. I did do that. I think you missed it. Ah, 69. Nice.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go. Scour.
69.
You're barely holding it together.
I can still fight.
You're barely holding it together. Gotta heal up quick.
Oh wow, that's a very powerful heal, actually. I was expecting it to do, like, maybe half my HP. It did my full HP. Well, almost my full HP, actually.
Dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
I won't hold back. Still here? Let's go.
Got him. I got Corleo's apple.
Not bad.
My archetype leveled up.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Keep pumping endurance, because we're gonna need it.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Oh, my igniter's gone, by the way.
Still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better
Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
In the mirror lies the prince, deep in summer in a hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission.
Ah, he was conscious.
And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Oh wow, that is a high rank mission. Deadline unknown. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king.
Luis will also be at the If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
We got Grius.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
It cut her off again.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars
Oh, here we go.
survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
Didn't give us the entry for human yet.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop it.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Not powering you, I wonder. Grius seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That's it. Let's take the rest of the day off. I want to talk some more. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? Never mind. All my life, have I witnessed anything like that power you use? Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in commotion, besides. Cripple, if only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us, so let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
You know...
Yeah, let's get some rest. Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this...
Hey,
scary
Moth, how you
stuff,
doing?
I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know.
Started playing
I don't know what it
No
is
Man's
just
Sky
yet.
again? Nice.
But I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were.
I've heard it's
anything like
come
the
back
world in
into
your
the
novel.
news lately. Did something come out with it?
It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
New expedition? I see. Recently added fiction. Oh, there he goes. Now it's a perfect game. Oh, it's not the Velvet Room.
Well, hello.
It's not the Velvet
Nice
Room.
to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something.
Yes,
isn't
it's
it?
not Igor.
A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of
Not Velvet
They
Room,
call
yes.
it academia.
Academia.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance,
The other No Man's Sky news was a new Hello Games game is in development. Ah, I see.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
True
It
magic.
is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideal. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
Okay.
The bargain.
I'm not used to the MC actually talking.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond, rank 1.
Now let's see.
Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Interesting. I guess it's heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. More is the first of your followers. People who support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow close to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. We got our first social link.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
ready then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines. Apparently, going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to Grand Trand.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next up, Grand Trad.
Let's see.
Stop.
That's the northern border for it. I have no intention of going back.
This place here.
Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them and approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? The Nord Mines.
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is to make it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Mines should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but I can't but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget, I have my eye on you.
Look at that.
Hey, look, up in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky and goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we could hide and wait for it out? Hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We already know low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you can move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, nah. Have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward. Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. Beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. I demand nacho. I leave now. Save data and demand half drown. Fine. I'll give you a free half drown just to save data. Thank you for stopping by, Silver. See you later. Okay. Of course. Good, you're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. First, take a look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting or are you already familiar with them?
Got it.
As you assess their strength, prepare your next move. They're stronger, approach with caution. They're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press L to activate face sight to identify enemy strength via their cover. I'll drown you, damn. Lower enemies will glow blue. Enemies at the same level glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you'd overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemies see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on field by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Press L while it occurs over and you will lock on enemy. The enemy will always be immune.
Alright.
So now try it out for yourself, Blade. Oh, so I can just kill them? Oh! Oh wow, and I'm getting all the rewards to the battle too. Wow. Dirty straw.
Well done.
Ah, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it.
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortune can turn if you allow for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics, fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after things breakage or X attacks, the enemy battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. If you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced in battle where the enemy is at an advantage. To avoid the situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate enemies in vicinity to decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to strategic battle using Y. Base sight will help you determine your battle approach. While staying out of enemy reach, use it to be efficient as you tackle dungeon.
I'm counting on
No replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before you reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Stay calm, everyone.
If you're unhappy with how battle's going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing L. Really? Pressing R will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Seeker! Scour! Still up?
Take this!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Come on, let's push through! Alright, how's that?
Hey, great job.
Who are you?
What is it?
Hey, I haven't seen your lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be banished now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Ah, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge, and it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human that appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Dang, that's expensive. My trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, that human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. It chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monster's been running amok lately at the nearby border for it. I hope nothing bad has happened. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put and the beast settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me.
Come on! Okay, let's give this all we got. Vitus power. Wind! Stay sharp!
They're down.
Take this!
I knew you had this.
Ah! Tougher than I thought.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Alright, so archetypes have their own experience. Separate from,
I'd say we're evenly matched.
Alright, how's that? Let's give him a fight! Let's take them all out!
Stay calm, everyone.
I won't hold back! Just one left!
They're down. I knew you had this.
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
Okay, not bad at all.
Chanting goes hard. It really does. It goes really hard. Here, I'll let it play out. Man, it's a really good basic battle theme.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Bouncy bark.
Welcome. Now then. Thank you.
We have the edge. We make the first move.
3 of them.
Seeker. Scour. 2 remaining.
Nowhere to run.
Nothing to worry about.
Let's wrap this up.
I will fight. Let's go. Wind.
You hate to see it.
How's that?
Very impressive.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
This battle's out.
I'm win this.
Get ready.
Take this. Tougher than I thought.
Ow, it hurts quite a bit.
Oh, please.
It hurts quite a lot, actually.
Vitus power. We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
There we go.
That settles that.
Gold coin.
Right there. There they are. Let's give them a fight.
End this quickly.
I won't hold back. Let's finish this.
Take this. They die hard.
Seeker. Scour. Last one.
They're down. I knew you have.
Man, I'm glad this game uses the press turn system. Press turn system's such a good battle system.
I think we're in the clear.
All right. How's that? We have the edge.
No, straight.
Let's go. Wind. A tough one. There's no way I'm stopping here.
That was the last of them. Hold on.
Hold on, the air has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it seems that the monsters are at the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Bastards lived long enough. Kill him quick. Uh-oh.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Let's do this.
He's just being targeted.
Here they come.
Okay, yeah, I figured it was going to be a guard tutorial.
What's that?
Guard up!
I think
Take
something's
this.
coming.
Use your
Watch
eyes.
out!
It's our turn now. Blast.
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members still have received, depending on their position. Those in front row deal more damage from melee attacks, those in the back row deal less melee damage, take less damage from enemies. For battle, you can change your formation by pressing keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows.
To the rear guard.
Ah, like that.
Scour! A tough one.
Stag Stony. Here they come.
Seeker!
Take this. It's our turn now. Coming at us.
What's that? I think something's coming.
I can take
Watch
it.
out!
Let's do this.
Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they already mobilize the pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
Alright.
Here we are. It's so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Alright, the Crown Theocracy orders, though. I haven't been to this place for quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Oh. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow, we're already being pursued. Regardless to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's pursue this mine while we can. It wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. But like Ria said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
What is it? These come highly recommended. Now then. Thank you. Well done.
Where do you think you're going? Tell us this way. The sooner we get in, the quicker we go out. Wow, this is like a very bare bones menu. I wonder if it gets expanded later. I'm still technically in the tutorial. That being said, I think we have to call it here today, because it's almost 10 o'clock and I do have to work tomorrow morning. But man, this is good. This game's really good. It's really, really good. I might buy it. I might replace Sparking Zero on the stream schedule with it. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I don't know. But anyway, that's the end of the stream. So thank you guys for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Let me end the stream for YouTube.